Hello, I am going to attempt to show you how to texture your car for Demolition Derby. So, I have here a black car. This is fairly easy to do. It's one of the easiest ways to do it. And as you can see, it's completely black. So, as the basic stuff that Ferry put in is the HUDs. Here you have Up here you can see that there are several preset textures. All you do is click on it, click apply, and it changes your texture. But say you don't feel like driving as Captain Maple Leaf, which I'm sure is Eddie's favorite. You want to be British for the night, or go back to the 1980s and drive in your green machine. I never had one. I had a green big wheel. My brother had a green machine. You can change your pliers. But we do a lot of themes, and you don't always want to use those. As you can see, there are, and I've deleted some of these to make room for mine. Ferry put in a bunch of good textures. Nothing wrong with any of these textures, but we like to go thematically. So I have several that I have made of varying quality, but I've been asked over and over again, how do you do the textures? How do you do the textures? Won't use that one. My Warriors textures. And I am still learning. I've just learned how not to have these white lines in there. Which I figured out with this car here, my heavy metal car. There's still a little bit of one, but for the most part they're gone. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I will be using Photoshop 7, but you can use anything. So we're going to come over here. First off, let me just here, edit, step backward. Alright, so I'll get things back to how, wrong button, decal, mud shade. Alright, so when you download the custom template from wherever, I forget where Ferry has them, I'll find that out. It's on a Dropbox, I think, or something similar, or Google Drive or something. You end up with this image. Now over here is your layers window. As you can see, you have the main picture. You have grids that you can turn on and turn off for exact placement. You have your now you have your decal, your mud, and the mud shade. I don't care for these as much. I usually want a nice clean car. So to turn those off, all you do is click this eyeball here. Boom, decals are gone. Boom, the mud's gone. Boom, the shade for the mud is gone. Now, I just learned a couple weeks ago what this is for. The logo is this here. Now, what you do with this, I found out, is you put a picture to let you know what your car is. So I put the picture from one of my doors in there, so I know that that is my heavy metal car. So, the first thing I'm going to show you is how to do a black car. So, or any color. I'll use a color other than black because it shows up a little better. If you like the look of it being patched and stuff, you come over here to your magic wand and you click, and you can fill in just that color. Go to edit, fill, boom, just that section is black. But when you put it on your car, you're going to have these lines that are not black. If you want a nice clean car, what you do is get rid of that, and go to select all. Now you have to make sure that you are on, for this technique, to make everything one color. Make sure that you are on the selected here, highlighted blue, the main custom.jpg, or else it won't work. But you do select all, go over here to edit, go to fill. Now, you have options here. You can fill foreground color, background color, black, 50% gray, or white. Now, let me close that for a second. For foreground and background color, that is these two squares right here. Foreground, background. So you click on that, and we'll make a light blue. We'll make a nice teal for the foreground. I'm going to make this a teal car. So come back here to, now that's changed, come back here to fill. Instead of black, I'm going to go to foreground color. Click OK. I know everything disappeared. That is fine. For this technique, to make just a solid one color car, that's fine. Come up here to File, go to Save As. You don't want to save it as a Photoshop. You want to drop down here, go to Ping, PNG. Click that, and if you'll look, you'll see other cars I've done and what they look like. So I'm going to name this Teal Car and save. Interlace, just click OK. Now, also, another little trick I'm going to show you is how to fix your car to test your demo without wasting 10 linden. So you want to see how it looks on the car first. Alright, so you come back to SL, come up here on the HUD, click Apply Custom Texture. And this little box here with your car on a box comes up. Right click on that and go to Edit. Go to Textures and click this texture box. And now normally if you've ever added a texture, you just go here, you go to your textures and pick a texture. But sorry. But say you want to see how it looks first. I don't want to spend 10 linden just to show you guys how to do this. Sorry, but no. So you click here, you click on Local. You click on Add, and you'll see here, there's my teal car. Now, you click the Add, and then you click the car, teal, boom. Click OK. As you can see, this diagram is completely teal. Close out of your edit window. And click the car. Now, if you know it's what you want, go ahead and click Apply to HUD. You can save it forever. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to click Apply to Car. And that's just going to take that image and put it on the car. Boom. Now, one thing about that, okay? Because you have not paid to upload that image yet, if anyone else comes and looks at your car, they're going to see just non-resed gray. Because you haven't paid. If once you like the way it looks, I'll show you how to do that. There's 2 easy ways to do that. But I want to show you the car. As you can see, looking around, it is completely just a solid teal car. Which is fine. As you can see, nothing special about it. Now, if you decide that you want the teal car, that's the one you want. That's all you want right there. This comes in at the end when you're uploading your final texture too. You can go to build, go to upload image, 10 Linden, click it and upload it. All right, but you also have to go back and re-edit, redo it. So, you know what? I'm going to do it with the black car because I want the black car. So I'm going to open up. Oh, here, I'll do it this way. You can do it that way, or go to Apply Custom Texture. The little box appears. Go to Edit. Go in here. Go to Local. Choose the one you want to upload. Say you tried both of them. I tried both of them. I liked the black better than the teal, so I'm going to upload the black. I can choose the teal. I can choose the black. I choose Upload. Upload. Alright, now, just go back to inventory. Now you can find it in your textures, or you can just drag and drop. Boom. It went gray because it was actually loading the final image. Click OK. Exit that. And you know what? I shouldn't have done that. But, oh well. Anyway, alright, now I touch it. I'm not going to apply it to the HUD because I actually want to do a different one. Apply to car. Boom, black car. And so there we go. Now I'm going to show you how to add pictures to your car. So this week is steampunk. So I'm going to edit backspace. Alright. So you've opened up your car. You've gotten rid of the stuff that you want to keep or not keep. If you want the mud, you can keep the mud. If you don't, get rid of it. That's a personal preference. So, now, I'm still going to make the car a solid color underneath the pictures, but as you can see, once that's solid, you can't see the shape of the car anymore. So I'm going to do that a little different. Now I'm going to go to open up my pictures here and find the right folder here. I created a folder just for that. And it should be up here. There it is, steampunk. Open. And we want all formats. So I've downloaded a bunch of images that I want for my car. So I'm going to open all of those up. Alright, so I'm just going to come back here to the bottom. I got Steampunk Optimus Prime, Steampunk Soundwave, Steampunk Iron Man, Steampunk Gorilla, Steampunk Red Sonja, another Steampunk Red Sonja, Steampunk Chick with her butt out, Steampunk Plane, Steampunk Submarine, Steampunk Norman Roswell, and because it's me, Steampunk Half Naked Chick. And I'm going to open all those up. Alright, now, you're thinking, okay, well all these are bigger than what's there. So what I do is I select the section, and matching shapes is a good idea. So for instance, this Optimus Prime one would be really good on the top of the car. But I don't want it sideways, I want it to go front to back. So first thing I'm going to do is go to Edit, our Image, Rotate, Counterclockwise. Alright, now, I'm going to go back to the car picture, and I select the square. And I'm going to make a square. Make a square the size of the top of the car. And I'm going to do Control C and make a copy of that. Go over here and do New. Now that gives me the width and the height of that square. So it's 306 wide by 206 high. Alright, I'm not going to actually create a new thing, but that just gives me the perfect measurements. 306, 206. Click OK. Well, okay. Ignore that. Exit. Now come back here to Optimus. Go to Image. Image size. 306 to 244. That's a little long, but some of that is excess. So I'm going to cancel that, and I'm actually going to crop this down some to there. Just make a square over what you want, go to crop. Now, image size 306 to, made it higher? What was that? 206. Alright, click OK. Oh, let's undo. Oh, because I made it more square. That's why. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of that. And just image size 206 by 259. Alright, that'll work. Now, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do select all, edit, copy, and then you come back here and you just paste it. Boom. And as you can see, it's almost the perfect size for that, and it is now layer 1, which you can actually rename Optimus, so you know which layer has what. So I'm going to move that aside. So I'm done with Optimus. I'm going to close that. I don't want to change my original file, so I'm just going to click No. And let's see here. For Soundwave and Laserbeak and Steampunk Ravage here, I'm going to alright. I am going to see where that one will best fit. I'm thinking that would be a good door panel. Door panels are small, but they do the same thing. When I measure out the door panel, now I know it's a longer picture, so instead of that, I'm going to do a taller door panel. There. Alright, same thing. Edit. Oh, now I forgot. Come back to main. Copy. New. 146 and 132. cancel. So image size 146. And it'll be a little bit long, but that is fine. 132. It's a square picture, so I'll do that. Now, come up here, select all, edit, copy, come to the car, and Control V. There you go. Now, don't want to save changes. Relabel that. Soundwave. Now, let's see here. For Iron Man, we'll put that Iron Man on. I'm going to put that here. So, come back to the car, go to main. Now, I know it's going to crop it, but that's fine. Edit, copy, file, new. 192. It's best to do the one that you know is going to be, if it's especially if one's smaller. So I know the height's going to be 192, so that's the most important. Cancel that because we don't need it. Edit, image size, height 192, and select all. Edit, copy, and paste. Don't worry about the overlap, that should not show up, but we will be double checking that before we pay to upload. That is left fender. Now, I want that same image of Iron Man on same spot on the right fender. So, come up here to this. I'm going to go image, rotate canvas 180. He is now, hold on, edit, undo, image, rotate, flip vertical. Now, I do the same thing, select all, edit, copy, and come to here, paste, click the move icon, which will let me place it right where I want. Right there. And they'll be symmetrical or fairly close. And that is Iron Man right fender. Now I'm done with that. Now I'm done with. Okay. Alright, now. Alright. Now then, the next picture that comes up, let's look at the pictures we have. We have Gorilla, Red Sonja, another Red Sonja, that girl, Butt Girl, and the airplane, and the sub. Now we don't have to use all of these, but some of them might lend themselves. The submarine, for instance, I'm thinking, first off, we're going to crop it. long and thin. Alright, image, crop. Now, I'm minimize these. Minimize, minimize. Alright, so a submarine, a long, thin submarine, which is really good. Go back to main. Right here. Now, there's a cutout where the wheel goes. That will be blank. That's fine. It'll look like it's wrapped around the fender. So we're going to copy. New. 346 by 128. Alright. 346 by 128. Image. Size. 346. Let's see. 128. Alright. That should give us enough. Alright. So we're going to select all. Edit. Copy. Come down here. Paste. And now, that's going to cut out right where the middle of the front of the submarine is. So actually, I don't like that. So I'm going to go over here and delete that layer. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go edit and step backwards and step backwards. I'm going to resize it to the full width, 346, and let the height be off a little bit. Okay. Now select all, copy, paste. Now, what's it? All right. Oh, oh. All right. Why is this thinking? I've never had this happen before. All right. Hold on a second. All right. We are back. So, we're going to move this over to here. Move it up a little bit. There we go. Now, file. Let me do this. Duplicate that layer. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm trying something new here I haven't done yet, but I will do something a little, I don't know how to do that. All right. So, I was hoping I could just rotate. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to come here. I'm going to do a mask of it. Cut that. New. And do that. And now I can rotate vertically. And select all. Edit. Copy. Come back to here and paste. And I can move it back to here. Boom. Alright, so now both rear fenders are going to match. And so far, right there and right there, the front fenders are going to match. Get rid of that because we don't need it. Now, I did lose my other pictures, so I'm going to get those back. Go over here to extra large. Alright, I'm going to put this picture of the steampunk plane. We'll make a nice rear trunk picture. So I'm going to get the, as I was doing before, going to get the size of the trunk that I want. And it's that big. Edit. Oh, edit copy. Let's see. That's it. Edit. Copy. New. Alright, so that's 133 wide by 402 high. Alright. Now I know that sounds off looking at this because I haven't rotated this yet. Rotate canvas. Counterclockwise. And then image size. 402. Nope, wrong way. 402. And OK. Select all. Edit. Copy. Here. And boom. It's a little bit off, but it'll look good on the car. Now, done with that one. Close that. No, don't save. Now, file, open, and I think the Gorilla would be a really good front hood. So, I'm going to do the hood. Boom. And copy. New. 386 by 343. Alright. Come over here. And he needs to be rotated clockwise. And image size 386. Oh, right. Now, if you're unsure about how it'll look, you just lay that over, kind of see about what it would look like. So, select all, edit, copy. Don't want to delete it yet, just in case I need to make a change. So there we go. I'm going to move it down right there. Alright. So, that one's done. No. Alright, so I need another door. Maybe a couple in the front. So, I'll open. I'm going to make the girly picture of the door. Open. Come back to main. And looks good. File. Edit. Copy. File. New. 142, 136. Alright. And image. Vertical flip. And image size. 142. Alright. It's going to be square. I'm going to do it 136. Alright. Select all. Edit. Copy. Boom. Done. Alright. Now. Let's see if I can find a nice, tall, thin one. Don't really have a place for some of these wider ones. Let's do Butt Girl. So I'll take Butt Girl, open, and we're going to come over here, go down to main, and select that right there. It's going to be small, but that'll be fine. Copy, new, 102, 162. Image, size, 102. Alright, it'll be a little shorter, that's fine. Click OK. Select all, edit, copy, boom, paste. Now we're going to move that just a little bit so it'll show up a little better. Move it up a little bit. There we go. Now I want to do the same thing on the other side, so I'm going to flip vertical, select, copy, and right there, looks good. Alright, now I don't want a white car. So I'm going to make it, since it's steampunk, I'm going to make it gold. So I'm going to go over here and try to find a nice gold color, a little bit lighter. A little bronze. There we go, nice bronze color. Let's see how that looks. Now, we're going to do the same thing I did to make the solid car. Only, I know what you're thinking. Once you put that on, it's going to cover up all your pictures. No, it's not. Because when I come down here and select Main Custom, and then I am going to actually, and that didn't work well. I am still working on getting text. And so I'm going to go to select all. You can see the squirrely lines all the way around. Edit, fill, foreground color. Now, that done, I'm going to open, I'll just use this picture here. No, I'll go to Optimus. Take the picture of Optimus, open that up, and make that. Oh, I gotta go to the right, sorry. Oh, there it is. Okay. Where's logo? Go to the logo layer. Get the right size. Edit. copy file, new 162, 164. Select all, edit, copy, and I'm going to paste that right in there. And that is all. So we go to File, Save As, drop down to PNG, and name that Steampunk Final, and save. Alright, so now we come back to the car and apply custom texture and edit. Click on the blank one there. That opens this up. We're going to go to local and we're going to test it out first, see how it looks. So I'm going to add that and do a demo and to see first how it looks. We're going to just put that right on the car, apply to car, and let's take a look at everything. So there is everything lined up. And I am happy with that. So I'm going to come back over here where I can see it because I know where it's going to res it. And I'm going to edit and click on that. And this is the other way. I showed you the build way. Come into local, click that. We know that's the one we want. We like the way it looks. So we're going to click upload. Upload. There it is. Okay. So we're going to go back to inventory and we're going to drag and drop. Goes gray for a second because it's uploading onto there. Click OK. Exit that. Click the car again. Now, this is our final one. We're done. I know we're done. So I'm going to click Apply to HUD. Pops up for a name. I'm going to name it Steampunk. And click Submit. And now, there on my HUD is the Steampunk Optimus Prime to tell me that that is the Steampunk one. Click on that. It says, do you want to apply Steampunk? Yes. And it will apply it. Now, it's already there, so you probably won't notice the difference. Let's do this. Apply Heavy Metal. Apply Steampunk. There is my Steampunk car. So that is my video on how to apply textures and make solid color cars. Thank you very much and enjoy.